So when you have deboned, that means you get 2 halves, you're going to make diamonds. So Kumu calls this diamonds. It's not really a diamond, but that's what she calls them. It's kind of diamond shaped, and these are what you're going to put into the lei. So these are not what you're going to use to weave because it's too short, but you can put them as like additives so that your lei will look full. What you want to weave with is this kind of, and this is kind of small as well, but this kind of tea, and this comes in a pot. So the tea that comes in a pot is slightly wider and slightly longer, and that just means that you don't have to keep on adding when you weave, because this is what will be the backbone of your lei. So I have deboned it. You know, this used to be one whole leaf. I deboned it and I took away the stalk, and now I have 2 pieces, and I cook them on the stove, but you can steam iron. We know that dry iron makes it dry, so that doesn't work. So my iron is a steam iron, that works. You can boil it, you can microwave it, and you can freeze it in the freezer. And that's going to break down the fiber of the tea so that you can weave it. If you don't break down the fiber, what happens is, when you do this, it's going to crunch and break and fall apart. So this is a 2-leaf vili. So you're going to twist, and then you're just going to make a knot. So it's a very simple knot, just a regular knot. And you're going to turn. So this is twisting. You're going to turn. I'm right-handed, so I turn this clockwise. This one goes clockwise as well. And then this goes right on top of left. So twist, twist, and right on top of left. And what I normally do is, because I'm doing it alone, is I use my foot, and then, you know, you don't need someone to hold it for you. If you have someone at home, you can ask that person to hold it for you. So as you go along, and that's why I wore leggings. As you go along, you don't have to twist the entire portion. You just have to twist the intersection and twist it tight, and then the right goes on top of left. So again, this one twists clockwise, this one twists clockwise. All you need is this portion to be tightly twisted. Don't need the whole portion. And then right goes on top of left. And this is called a rope lei. And you can do many things with the rope lei. You can just use this on its own and use it as kupe'e. You can do it over your forehead as well. Kupe'e, over your wrist. You can do many, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can have a big, like a length of it. But what's really interesting is if you simulate mai lei. So our group is called mai lei, and we do not have mai lei. It's a plant growing in Singapore. It only grows in certain places. So what we do is simulate it with tea. And the way to do it is you put additives. So you put the diamonds, so these are the diamonds. You make a waist, so you kind of crimp until you make a tiny waist. It's like a bow, or like bow tie pasta, little bow. You put it inside the intersection, and then you keep weaving. And there's a few things you can do. So you can have it just like this, like that, like a bow. There's a few other things you can do. You can actually make a waist and include this in the weave. So together, weave both together, and then like kind of maybe a little further down the road, you make it come out. So at least it's not straight, it's kind of like more organic. So you can play around with it. So these are the 2 styles. It's like either straight out like that, or you can make it a little bit more organic and it comes out at 2 different points. Plus, there's another cool thing you can do, is once you have the rope lei, it's a good twist. If it's a good twist, you shouldn't see holes in it, and then it won't come undone. But once it's done, you can actually untwist it, and then put a flower inside, and then twist it again. And it will grab that flower. See, because if it's a good twist, that flower will be in there. So you can put like, tea flower, or whatever. It's up to you. And this makes, okay, this is not Miley style. So this makes the Miley style lei. If you want to be fancy, you can put flowers in it and everything. And all of this lei can be used for po'o, a'i's chest, kupe'e, wrist and ankles. Yeah, so anywhere, you can put it anywhere. So that's rope lei.